my channel. Today we are going to be talking about how to move on and to remove people from our lives that are not serving us, okay? On some thank you next action, okay? But wait, before we begin, make sure you go and hit that subscribe button. I will give you 5 seconds to do that. Done? All right, let's get right into it. You ready for this tea, honey? You need to go grab some real tea, some beer, some wine, because I'm about to lay some real tea on you, okay? Now, sometimes we get tangled up in friendships and relationships, and we get this thought that they need to last forever. Sometimes people aren't meant to be in our lives forever. Sometimes they're just meant to be here for a season. The friends or the partner you have right now may not make it into the next year with you, and you have to remind yourself, you don't want to force anyone to stay into your life. You want them to stay if they're meant to stay. Let that bird fly if they don't want to stay in your life, honey, because forcing is only going to cause more issues. Girl, it is so true when they say you age like wine, because yeah, we get older, but honey, we get better. We get better as time moves on. Now that I look back at my past relationships and friendships, I would do so many things differently, but y'all, you could not pay me to do the things that I did just to keep someone around. You couldn't pay me $1 million to do that shit again. Personally, when I've gotten hurt in the past and I've had friends walk away or men that I loved walk away, I've always caught myself thinking like, how am I gonna get past this? How am I gonna move on? How am I gonna find me again? When will I stop thinking about this person? But I noticed that I'm not the only one that feels this way. I've noticed these are common questions we ask ourselves once we get betrayed or hurt by someone we really care about. And I think I can speak for a lot of us when I say that we all had that moment where we wake up one day and we no longer care about the situation or that person as much anymore. The shift just happens without recognition. We go about our lives, and as time passes, we're like, wow, I haven't thought about such and such for a long time. And over time, you just think about them less and less and less and less. The best things happen without your recognition. They just happen all on their own. But the healing has to happen first. And of course, you're still gonna have love for them. It's just you're gonna notice you're not head over heels for them anymore. Your heart's not gonna stop when you see them out in public. In a way, honey, you just feel free. When you're trying to move on and trying to figure out who you want in your life and if people deserve a spot in your life, you need to ask yourself one question. Does this person make my life better? If this friendship or relationship is subtracting, taking from your life, but you're not gaining anything in return, that's an answer all on its own. They don't deserve your presence. Being around you is a blessing. If they just keep taking from you, then you just need to realize that and move on from it. I'm gonna give you guys a really quick scenario, okay? Let's say little 16-year-old Ariel was dating a really hot boy who wanted to be a singer. He was trying to get his life together, and you know, I was being his little cheerleader, taking care of him, supporting his dreams. And I did all of that because I wanted to show him what kind of woman I was. But if I asked little Ariel, does he make your life better? Her answer probably would have been sometimes, but you know, shit hits the fan sometimes. Those answers that little Ariel was saying is what causes us to fall into this trap of potential. Thinking that potential means that they're gonna end up being that someday. Potential just means that they have what it takes, but that does not necessarily mean that that is who they're gonna be. This is where little Ariel would have fell into the little trap of just falling for potential and only looking at the potential of people instead of looking at who they are now. Instead of trying to look into the future and see who they can be or what they can turn into, we should just stop, give ourselves a little and look at their character. Look at who they are right now in the moment. How they are treating you at this moment. You may ask yourself, then how do I move on, Ariel? My answer to you, honey, is to take all that love, that energy, that attention that you put into your friend or your lover and put it to yourself. Give that to you. You are more deserving than anyone else. You cannot give to others if you don't give it to yourself. Only invest in others who invest in you. My mom has drilled that in my head from the day that I was born. Take all that happiness, that passion, and put it into things that make you happy, that will make you into the person you've always dreamed of. Take all of that and boss up. Create a business, start YouTube, do so many things. Take that energy and that fire within you that you've always had and do something beautiful with it. It's gonna help you grow. Yes. Now, I want you to ask yourself, does such and such make you happy? Does such and such bring value to your life? Does such and such uplift you when you're down? And be honest with yourself. Don't come here lying on my channel to me, okay? And don't lie to yourself. If the answer is no, then it's about time you close that chapter, honey. You don't need to be reading that book anymore. It's time to go to the library and pick you a new book. Breakups do suck. They're one of the worst situations that you could ever go through. But I've learned that there's so much good and there's so much lessons in a breakup. When someone breaks up with you, they're giving you a gift. I know that sounds weird. You're probably like, what the hell, Ariel? That man or that woman ain't giving me no gifts. They're giving you the opportunity to reinvent yourself.
Say what?
You heard me? A new opportunity to make you better. You're gonna make a new version of yourself that person will never get the chance to see. That will feel good, don't you think? Making yourself into this new beautiful person, an even more beautiful person that person won't be able to touch. You're too expensive for them now. Reinventing ourselves is the hidden opportunity that is given to us from breakups. You should probably get that tattooed somewhere. The people from your past friendships, past relationships aren't even gonna have access to the new you, okay? Guess what? They watch it from the sidelines. You know why? Because baby girl, you the headline.
Yes.
You the headline, okay? Then we're gonna be back here watching you like this with the little binoculars. Because they don't got access. They don't got a VIP pass, okay? I just want you to know that moving on is not easy. It is not something that happens overnight. It takes time. It takes a lot of like soul searching and finding out what pains you're dealing with from the situation and kind of healing them from within. Find out what they are, see them for what they are, and move on. But one thing that you can do to make the moving on process a little bit easier is to look at the person or the situation that hurt you and accept the fact that you can't change it. You can't change the person and you can't change the situation. You have to take it for what it is and accept it. I know it hurts, baby girls and baby boys. I know what you went through isn't okay and you had pain from it, but accept it and just know that it can't be changed. And you have to remember, you could only control what you have control of. You can only change you. You can't change anything else. So what you can do to boss up is to change your response to situations that hurt you, to people that hurt you. Do me a favor, honey. Take all the pain and the betrayal that people have done to hurt you and use that as ammo to turn into the person that you've always dreamed of. Boss up on them, because guess, like I told you, they're gonna be watching your ass from the sidelines. And in the name of Ariana Grande, thank you. Next. Bye. That's what you gotta do. Move it on. Alright guys, so that is today's video. You're gonna move on and I know you're capable of it, and I really hope this video helped you out. I loved it. I love talking about topics like this, topics that I can connect with. This is one that really hits home for me, and I really hope you guys took something from it. Please let me know down below if there's any types of content that you guys want to see. I want to give you guys what you want. I hope you love this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will be back with more empowering, funny, charming, bossing up videos. Bye!